Samsung kicked off the second week of the new year with a major announcement for Galaxy S24 users. While the company showcases its latest innovations at the Consumer Electronics Expo (CES) in Las Vegas, Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and Galaxy S24 Ultra owners had an exciting update to look forward to. Samsung has rolled out the third beta version of its One UI 7.0, based on Android 15, bringing notable improvements and fixes. The third beta update for One UI 7 is a substantial one, weighing in at around 1.2 gigabytes. It introduces several fixes and enhancements that aim to refine the user experience across the Galaxy S24 lineup. Here's everything you need to know about this update, including the full changelog. One of the key highlights of this update is the refinement in the app drawer. Samsung has addressed the vertical scroll inconvenience, ensuring a smoother and more intuitive navigation experience for users. Additionally, the quick panel closing operation has been improved, making it more responsive and seamless. For gamers, this update brings exciting changes to the game booster. The default settings for screen playback and FPS have been modified, with the FPS setting now offering a new name and increased maximum value. The default scanning rate has also been set to 120 Hz, delivering a smoother and more immersive gaming experience. The third beta release tackles a variety of bugs and issues reported by users. Notably, the lock screen and always-on display (AOD) have seen significant improvements. Alignment errors with the battery and notification icons have been corrected, ensuring a more polished look. Additionally, errors related to lock screen editing and disappearing shortcut icons have been resolved. Other fixes include an exception issue when saving MNS images in Samsung Messages, problems with the volume key operation when using Routine Plus, errors with the no bar not displaying on specific paths, tools not showing in the Edge panel, which has now been corrected. These updates not only enhance the aesthetic appeal of the interface, but also ensure a more reliable and stable user experience. While this paid update brings significant improvements, the big question remains: will this be a final beta release before the stable version of One UI 7 starts rolling out? Samsung hasn't confirmed this yet, but the timeline suggests we're getting close. The global rollout of the stable One UI 7 update is expected to begin in February, shortly after the unveiling of the Galaxy S25 series. The S25 lineup will be the first to ship with One UI 7 out of the box, marking another milestone for Samsung's software ecosystem. As we approach the official release of One UI 7, Samsung enthusiasts can look forward to more updates and insights. We'll keep you informed about all the latest developments, so make sure to stay tuned. For real-time updates, follow us on our social media platforms and subscribe to our channel on Google News. In conclusion, the third beta update for One UI 7 is a promising step forward, bringing meaningful improvements to the Galaxy S24 lineup. Whether it's enhanced gaming performance, better lock screen functionality, or smoother navigation, this update shows Samsung's commitment to delivering a premium user experience. If you're a Galaxy S24 user, it's time to explore these new features and enjoy an even better device experience. What do you think about these updates? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of the latest Samsung news and updates. Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm x 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year: the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones: white, black, natural, and the new Desert Titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.